Okay, so as we all know, the tech job market is totally cooked right now. I mean, new grads are really struggling to find positions in tech. Even internships can be extremely hard to find. And I mean, like, I've been hearing stories about people applying to like 200 companies and getting rejected by all of them. And I mean, I'm kind of new to this because I'm from electronics engineering. I'm trying to basically transition into AI and machine learning, and I'm just hearing all this like crazy stuff. I don't know why I'm even doing this, or I'm even stressing myself, right? So if you guys are worried, I should be more worried because I'm like new to this. But basically in this video, I basically want to document what I'm doing to prepare for the summer 2026 internship roles. I'm going to be showing you what projects I'm doing, how I'm preparing for the live coding interviews, and also I'm going to be showing how I'm mass applying to many jobs. I'm going to be showing you guys the exact GitHub repos and the exact tools I use to really apply to as many as possible. Okay, so the first project isn't actually a single project, but it's actually a group of smaller projects. And if you're new to the channel, I've basically been documenting my journey learning machine learning and artificial intelligence. And what I've been doing is basically I've been learning and doing coding projects on the side. So I basically have a portfolio of 10 small projects I'm working on. These involve like making AI models to classify images, for voice recognition, for a variety of stuff, right? And I'm basically going to use these to develop my skills in the real world, learn how to build, train models, learn the frameworks like PyTorch, TensorFlow, while at the same time I'm going to be learning the concepts like regression. Obviously, we know we have different optimizers and we have different concepts like backpropagation and other stuff. So yeah, that's basically how I'm learning it. And yeah, so this is definitely going to be a decent part of my portfolio. It's going to be a group of 10 smaller machine learning projects, and that is, I think, definitely a good way for beginners to get into machine learning. Alright, so the second way I'm staying really productive this summer is by building a startup with my friends. We have an AI startup that we're basically trying to sell to local businesses, and we're providing services to basically scale their business. And it's actually really in demand. We've talked to some of the businesses, they're really eager to use our products, and like it's just really impressive how much you can build with AI, because I'm not really a software engineer, you know. So honestly, if you guys have any startup ideas, if you have anything you thought of that you think can provide real value to customers, definitely try and go ahead and build that, and you'll be surprised where it could take you. I can't really speak too much on this because obviously as a startup we're just starting, and I can't tell you guys what exactly we used to build it or what we're actually selling to businesses, because it can obviously be copied. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that is what takes majority of my time right now during the summer. If you definitely have any ideas or you have any projects that actually provide customers real value, definitely put that on your CV and it will really make it stand out. Okay, so my third year project is basically the centerpiece of my portfolio. This is my second project and the most important one. This project basically involves both hardware and machine learning. So it combines my skills in electronics and also in AI and machine learning that I'm working on now. But it's basically I'm going to make a hardware accelerator for specific machine learning operations. So my goal with this project is basically to kind of stand out, because this isn't in the normal like space of AI software engineers, whatever. They don't really have enough expertise in this field because it's more of hardware design. And yeah, I just really feel like it's kind of like a backup and an easier way for me to get into the whole machine learning space using this, because there's a lot of hardware companies, really big tech hardware companies, that also have machine learning roles. If you think about it, edge AI and AI on chips and other stuff is kind of a growing field. So that's also what this project's for. It's definitely really hard, it's really complex. It's going to involve a lot of benchmarking with, you know, models and a lot of other stuff. And I'm basically going to do this from now all the way till the end of my third year. So it's going to take a whole year to build. So it's definitely going to stand out. And yeah, this is basically what I'm going to be putting most of my time in for the next year, project-wise. Okay, interviews. We all know literally every company in the world asks for technical interviews, software interviews, whatever. I'm just going to be using LeetCode. I'm going to be grinding LeetCode. I'm not going to overdo it. I'm not going to go crazy, but my goal is to do at least probably 300 questions before like my first proper interview. So that is a lot. That is grinding. I don't know what I'm saying, but 300 questions. Definitely, I'm going to take LeetCode seriously because it's really important. A lot of hardware and software roles both require that knowledge of data structures and algorithms. And I found a really good channel to learn data structures and algorithms from. It's by Abdul Bari. I'll put it probably on the screen. I'm going to be using his channel to learn, and I'm going to be using LeetCode to practice. So that's basically how I'm going to prepare for all the technical interviews. Okay, another thing I'm doing this summer is my electronics internship. Okay, I kind of know this is a video about, it's basically a video about not getting an internship, but I didn't get an internship in machine learning or AI or software or whatever because I didn't apply, right? I still got an internship in the hardware space, and that's basically what I'm working on now. So I basically do chip design in the Python hardware descriptive language, which is basically for designing hardware. We basically design chips for automotive companies, and that's pretty much what I've been spending the last 6 weeks on. But yeah, the good part about this job is it's fully remote, so it actually gives me more time to work on the projects, because obviously if I was actually doing this like 9 to 5, 8 hours, I definitely wouldn't be doing any of these projects right now. So yeah, that's the good part about it, and I'm kind of grateful for that I only have to work a few hours a day on this. And honestly, looking back on it, last year I was so dumb because I only applied to like 3 companies, and this was one of them. Like only 3 companies, and I'm hearing that people are applying to like 300, 200 companies, right? And that's why I'm so locked in right now. Like I really want to actually try and see how much offers or whatever I get, and then we can see which one I pick or whatever. So I want to have more options this time. Oh, and just for those that might be a bit confused about why I'm doing this internship right now, basically all this interest in machine learning and AI whatever came after I got the internship. So back then I was all into electronics. My main language was C++, and it was just recently I started getting into Python and learning all this other stuff, even front end, back end, building my own website, the startup, other stuff. This is all recent in the past 3 months, like 3 months. So that's why I'm doing this internship. It's not like I want to, it's what I got, right? So yeah. Okay, so how I'm applying to internships for summer 2026. So I basically found the most OP GitHub repo, literally. It's by Simplify. I'll probably put up the link on the video. But this GitHub repo, they literally post job openings immediately they come out, so you can see all of them. And it's really good because they split it up into different sections. They have a software engineering section, they have an AI machine learning section, they have a hardware section, and they will have like a quant and finance section. But the really good part about finding this GitHub repo is that I found a way to basically auto apply to a lot of companies. You can basically put all your information into Simplify, and when you go on a job posting or an application, it will basically also autofill all the information for you. So you can basically apply in like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, rather than like going through each of the pages and it's just longer and slower. So I think this is definitely the way people mass apply. I don't think they're actually manually going to 300 websites, but it's really helpful for just spam applying. I think it's a numbers game, to be honest. I really think it's a numbers game. So I'm just going to hop on the boat. I'm going to be spam up. I will tailor my CV for the job roles. I won't just be like putting anything out there, right? I'll actually be really trying with what I'm putting on each application. But most of it, the rest of the stuff will be filled with AI basically. So if any of you want to check that out, maybe you want to also apply to a lot of companies like me, I'll drop a link to the repo in the description down below, so you can check that out. And it's not sponsored or anything, I just found it on the YouTube channel. Okay, so those are most of the stuff I'm doing right now. I will be doing a bit more hardware projects. In specific, I'm going to be learning some stuff about the ARM instruction set. I'm also going to be doing some other mini Python projects also, just to boost up my skills in Python. But yeah, along the line, across the year, I will also be doing smaller projects. I'll probably all document that on this channel too. And lastly, regarding the future of this YouTube channel, I'll probably be making videos on the different projects I'll be doing. I'll be updating you guys on the internships I get or don't get. I'll be showing you guys how I'm preparing, probably some coding interview style practice, some leak code, other stuff. I might also share some productivity tips I use to basically study for longer periods of time and also to study more effectively. So definitely, if you're in a similar situation, subscribe, and hopefully we'll be able to get through this together. Hopefully we'll find a way. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.